Your brain is rigged against you, right now, and you trained it that way. If you had 15 seconds to flip your mental state completely, would you actually use it? Or would you scroll past it like everything else? Most people don't need more information. They need interruption. Your brain isn't broken. It's automated. It runs the same emotional script every day, same stress reaction, same doubt, same overthinking loop, and you call that personality. It's not personality. It's repetition. Stress repeated becomes identity. Doubt repeated becomes character. Negativity repeated becomes, that's just how I am. No, that's how you trained it. SilverBack doesn't try to think better. SilverBack interrupts better. Try it right now. Stand up, shoulders back, breathe. Because the brain doesn't change through knowledge. It changes through disruption. Trick 1. Shock the physiology, not the thoughts, the body. Your brain follows posture faster than logic. Most people try to fix mindset while collapsed. Shallow breathing, chin down, shoulders forward, staring at a glowing rectangle like it owes them happiness. That posture signals defeat before the thought even forms. In 15 seconds, stand up, shoulders back. Deep inhale through the nose. Slow, controlled exhale. Again, slower. Your nervous system just recalibrated. This isn't positive thinking. This is dominance, signaling to your own brain. When your chest expands, your brain reads safety. When breathing slows, cortisol drops. When posture shifts, confidence rises before belief does. You think you're tired. What if you're just compressed? Most people sit like they're protecting themselves from a threat that doesn't exist. Laptop curve, phone neck, defensive shoulders. And then they wonder why they feel small. SilverBack watches grown adults consume confidence content while folded like a lawn chair. The body is upstream from the mind. If your physiology screams stress, your brain obeys. Interrupt posture, interrupt state. Your body keeps score. Hours of collapsed posture, wire low energy as baseline. That becomes identity. Not because it's true, because it's repeated. Change the baseline and the emotional pattern follows. You don't need hype. You need expansion. Trick 2. Name the threat. Vague anxiety feels infinite. Specific problems feel solvable. Instead of, everything is overwhelming, say, I am stressed about this one unfinished task. Instead of, my life is chaos, say, I haven't made this decision yet. The survival system hates uncertainty. It relaxes with clarity. What exactly is the problem? Not emotionally. Precisely. Say it out loud. Yes, out loud. It feels awkward. That's why it works. Silence keeps fear abstract. Language forces it into shape. The brain treats ambiguity as danger. When you don't define the threat, your system assumes worst case automatically. It fills gaps with imagination. And imagination under stress is brutal. Ever notice how at 2 in the morning every small issue feels like a documentary about your downfall? That's not insight. That's lack of specificity. The moment you label the exact loop, your amygdala reduces the alarm. You shrink the monster by outlining it. You can't fight fog, but you can condense it into one sentence. After naming it, ask, is this urgent or just unresolved? Half of what stresses you isn't urgent. It's incomplete. And incompletion triggers threat response. SilverBack doesn't eliminate anxiety. SilverBack isolates it. And isolated problems lose power fast. Clarity reduces drama. Stop. If you're still just listening, nothing changed. Understanding this does not rewire anything. Your brain is not impressed by insight. It's impressed by interruption. Right now, this is becoming content. And content does not change identity. Action does. Trick 3. Move before motivation. This is where people sabotage everything. They wait to feel ready. Motivation is a reward for movement, not a prerequisite. One micro-action, not a plan, not a 5-year roadmap. 1. Send the message. Write the first sentence. Delete the app. Stand up and move. If you can scroll for 20 minutes, you can act for 20 seconds. So why aren't you? Dopamine follows progress, not perfection. Overthinking expands anxiety. Movement compresses it. Intelligent people often lose to momentum. They optimize the perfect move, while someone average executes the imperfect one and builds velocity. The brain doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards completion. SilverBack has seen people design color-coded productivity systems that track absolutely nothing because nothing started. Action creates evidence. Evidence creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. It's neurological reinforcement. The brain tracks wins, not plans. Every tiny completion sends a signal. I act. That signal compounds. Identity shifts, not when you feel powerful, but when you stack proof that you move. Micro-movement kills macro-hesitation. Now, listen carefully. Your emotional state is attention repeated. Focus on threat. Feel tension. Focus on comparison. Feel insecurity. Focus on progress. Feel control. And control feels like confidence. You are rewiring your brain every single day, whether you realize it or not. Scrolling rewires distraction. Complaining rewires negativity. Procrastinating rewires avoidance. Interrupting rewires power. If nothing changes, it's not because you lack knowledge. It's because you lack interruption. How many times have you watched content like this and done nothing after? That repetition wires helplessness, not because you're weak, because inaction repeated becomes identity. The brain believes what you demonstrate, not what you declare. You don't need all three tricks. You need one executed immediately. The longer you analyze which is best, the longer your old pattern stays alive. Right now, your brain is deciding something. Either this is interesting or this is actionable. Those are two completely different rewiring paths. If it's interesting, you'll scroll. If it's actionable, you'll interrupt something in the next 10 seconds. That decision is the real trick. Rewiring doesn't start with understanding. It starts with proof. Here's what most people miss. Your brain doesn't change because you understood something. It changes because you repeated something. One interruption is a spark. Repeated interruption becomes identity. If you hesitate right now, your brain logs hesitation as normal. If you move right now, even slightly, your brain logs action as standard. Not motivation, not hype, proof. Your nervous system is watching what you do next. So don't analyze this. Interrupt something immediately. Because the longer you wait, the stronger the old pathway becomes. And your brain doesn't care about intentions. It cares about evidence.